Hello, welcome back. As you can see, we are working on this today and we're doing another page. I have stitched in this page, and as you can see, our shy mermaid has been through here. She's lost a few of her glittery tail sequins on the way through. This page I've put on because I found a couple. And what I'm thinking is I might put a quote on there of some kind. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to sort of print it out onto some fabric and stitch it on. But we're on to the next page, and I've actually started without you. I've stitched a couple of pieces of dark fabric on because I'm thinking this week she's going to be hiding in the coral, and we're just going to grab out some of our real weird little scraps and pieces and stitch them down. Honestly, this bag is like a treasure trove. I'm just loving this. I think this would be super cool. Look at that. That just as it is. Let me just trim off the bottom there. And my idea for this was thinking that our little mermaid, because she's shy, she wouldn't be joining in with any of the other sort of, you know, creatures under the sea, like the dolphins and the fishes. She wouldn't be playing with them because she'd be too shy. So I thought she'd be hiding in all the fronds. Fronds? Is that what you call them? I love that bit of fabric. Right. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to stitch a place for her to hide. And it's just going to be random. We're not going to do anything stressful today. Nice bit of relaxing stitching if I can find a needle with more than 2 inches of cotton on it. There we go. And we're going to stitch her a hiding place so that she can watch the other creatures under the water. So just some little tiny stitches, straight stitches, but just tiny ones. So I've gone up there, up that one. So obviously I'm not going to want to stop and come back. So what we'll do is we'll add another piece, something like this. It's got folds in it, so we're going to use those, and we're going to stitch this on. And this is just for fun. Just enjoying it, your stitching. So I do hope that you are stitching along or crafting. If stitching isn't your thing, but you like to come and support me anyway, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. And we're just going to stitch, basically. That's all we're going to do today. These little mini stitches, I think. So we're not learning one today. No up, down, in and out, and all the rest of it that I was doing last time. I think that can go like that. It is going to catch a lot, I think. So how is everybody? I hope you're all well. I hope you're being able to get outside and get some fresh air. We did go out for a little walk this morning, but it weren't very big because it's very cold and damp and grey and not conducive to, you know, fun stuff. So back in, and I thought I'd make my video for next week early and get this all sorted. And if it pulls or twists, then we're just going to go with it. I am going to actually make a fold here, like that. I mean, we could have it hanging out the tops and bottoms of the pages, but we haven't done that so far. Still got one, yep. And I'm using up as well all my scraps, my little threads. I know, it's all I've got left. I have been using quite a lot up, and I want to show you a project that I've been sort of playing with. Again, with this big bag of blues, because, you know, it's blue and I love it. So I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I just want to get going on this one. How cool is this? Look at this. This has got to go on. And I'm not going to mess with it at all. I'm just going to try and stitch it down as it is. Am I at the top or the bottom? I am underneath. Sometimes I forget whether I'm at the top or the bottom. Let's get you in. And we're just going to stitch through it somehow with these little tiny stitches. It's got bits of sequins. It's like a little underwater fairy story. And I have come up with a name for a mermaid. What do you think of Mira? I think Mira the mermaid sounds really cool. A very shy little mermaid. Maybe we'll see her before the end of the story. Who knows? Who knows what will happen as we stitch along. Right, this is quite big, so let's just do a bit of a chopperoonie and stitch that on. I'm going to do slightly bigger stitches to make sure that I catch all of this. And also don't pull too hard because you don't want it all wrinkling up. Anybody can do this. Grab your scraps out. Oh, it's very therapeutic, very mindful. There's no real thinking involved. Sounds like me, doesn't it? No thinking, just stitching because it's good for you. It's good for you to just forget everything else and just watch your needle go in and out. Very relaxing. And yes, I'm coming back down on this one because I think I've got a bit over here I need to stitch down. And I'm almost about to run out of cotton. So we are going to come back down and then I'm going to grab some more. Maybe a different colour. Right, I think that is that one. I am just loving all the texture on this, but I think this is going to add some more. How am I going to put this on? Oh, wow. Do you think it's too much? That bit. I think they're quite long, aren't they? Maybe we'll put this on. Coming up this side. See, now I've stopped and I'm thinking, and we don't want to be thinking. Thinking is the core, what's the word? The curse. thinking, the curse of creativity. Don't think, just do. Just do. And my friend Caroline came up with an awesome name. And one of our lovely This is just turning out to be so cute. I'm going to put some more of this sparkle stuff on. Coming up there. My friend Caroline, who's a regular contributor on the Facebook group, she came up with this wonderful name for what we do on this channel. It's called De-Stress Art. And I think it's perfect. And I do quite like the idea of that. And this is definitely de-stressing. I think it's just such a great idea. So this is our de-stress time. Bit of me time. Right, do we need any more? I think we need a different colour. I think we need something like, maybe some white, or maybe, oh, what's this? This is, whatever this is. This is whatever this is. Does it rip? No. Doesn't rip. Does it rip this way? No. What else have I got? I've got net. Oh, that rips. Right. It rips in the wrong places, but hey, let's crinkle that up because I think it needs a bit of white. Maybe. Although net is probably a good idea. Let's have a look. What's this one? Oh yeah, we've got this. This is cool. Look at this. This is waiting to go on. Maybe we could just get a piece of this. Oh, it's very stretchy. Ooh. We could roll it. I've seen like coral that's like that. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? I need to stop there because I want to come back over the other side. And I've got some sort of, it's a goldy coloured thread. And what I'm going to do, I think, is sort of try and just roll this up. Bit of fabric manipulation. And I think this would be a perfect thing for her to hide behind. And then we'll try and do sort of a bit of a tail or maybe a bit of hair that she's peeking round. Right. Keep it small. Roll it up. There we go. Just make it do what you want it to do. Or what it feels like doing. bit of a mixture between the two. So if this is your first time visiting, welcome. I do hope you enjoy this relaxing style of stitching. We do very simple projects and very beginner friendly on here. We don't aim for perfection, we just enjoy having a stitch, making something pretty like this. And we like little mini books. So this is a little mini accordion. And the whole playlist is down in the description box, so you can go and start at the beginning and make your little book ready. If you don't know how to make one, the instructions will be there. What else? Do I want that going over? Or do I want it coming back? I don't want it at all. I'm going to snip it off. Right. Just a complete lovely mess of fabric. And I love it. May not be everybody's cup of tea. But it's like doing a snippet roll, but a story of a snippet roll. Oh, that's something else we could do, couldn't we? Honestly, I'll give myself ideas when I'm stitching like this about what we can do next. I like to think of new things. Right, so if she's hiding behind here, what colour hair do you think she's got? Do you think she's got my goodness me, what's that? I find something new every time I go in here. Maybe she's got yellow hair. Have we got any yellow? Oh, ha, green. Oh no, that's that. Whatever that is. That's weird. Oh, maybe this could be her hair. This purple. Let's have a look. She's got a purple hair. She could be a really funky mermaid. I don't know how we'd do it. What I really want is something like that. Maybe we could just do some strands. Have I got any yellow in here? Like some sort of goldy colour. Oh, I've got white. I could make some hair. Oh, I like the gold. That's sort of quite cool, isn't it? We just need to have like a bit of it. I like that colour. Right, we're going to have this. And we're going to just snip bits. I don't know how this is going to work. Let me just see. This could not be right. This could be like something weird. Maybe she's just hiding behind there, and you can just see her hair coming behind her, something like that. So let me just stitch this bit down and we'll see if we need any more. I haven't been able to have my little chat with Millie this week. She's poorly. She's got a sickness bug. And she's very poorly and she keeps throwing up and she's not eating anything. And she's very tired and poorly. So we had a very, very quick conversation. And yeah, it's awful when babies are poorly, isn't it? It's not, you don't know what to do with, they just not themselves, and it's I know she'll bounce back because, you know, that's what they do at that age, isn't it? They get really, really poorly, but then they bounce back. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this piece. Right, let's get some more of these. I think we need a little bit more, just a bit. Just a bit. Let's cut this end, which isn't very good. I'm just going to pop a bit more on. And there she is, hiding behind this. I don't know what they call it. What do they call all the fronds and things down in the sea? It's not foliage. There's a word for it and I can't think what it is. Anybody knows? I'd love for you to tell me. Because I know it's got a word. It just escapes me at the moment. Like things usually do when I'm making a video. The words just don't come. But I think you know what I mean. I quite like how she's hiding behind there. And her hair is free. Top bit's down. And I've still got some thread on my cotton. So what am I going to do with that? I am looking at this. I'm very tempted to put that on. I'm going to tie this off. Make sure her hair doesn't come off. And I think I'm just going to stitch that down. Because it's out, what else am I going to do with it? I mean, I could use it further on in the book, but there is so much. So much. I just think it would look really cool. I like it. I like it. It's just fun. And I'm just going to up and down and stitch it on. If you haven't got a big bag of scraps like mine, then use your odds and ends. You know, the ends of threads. Or go and get a piece of cotton and shred it. You know, like when you peel off all the edges. No? That'll work. And just tacking it down. It's too lovely to leave. And you never know what's lurking underneath there. Could be anything. Could be some crabs. Could be some little fishes. Could be anything. I don't think I'd want to be in there. I don't mind being on top of the water. I don't really like being in the water. Not in the sea. At least not without a wetsuit on. I'm a bit of a wuss. I don't mind any activity that's on the water. Nice clear water where I can see there's no fishes swimming around. I'd be quite happy. It's funny because I just love the beach and the water, and these colours just make me so happy. Right, I think I'm going to stop that there. Right, there we go. That's this week's square. So I will stitch this onto here. And all I'm doing is a running stitch around the outside. So that's a very thin piece. We're not going to use that. Let's use this purple because it's here. And I think it's going to be long enough. It hasn't got a knot on the end. So do me quilter's knot. I'm so excited to have learned how to do this. Da, da, da. There we go. Very excited. It's funny how it's the little things. It's the little things. And to sew my pieces on, I'm just doing a little running stitch where I do a tiny stitch at the top. And then I make sure that this is actually straight. And then I carry on. Where have I come up? There, somewhere. Can't even see the end of my needle. My eyes are so bad today. Oh, and the other thing I had to tell you was I've had the results back from my x-ray. I have been having some trouble with my knee, and I have had a partial knee replacement. So I was slightly concerned when my knee started hurting again. So I've had an x-ray, and it's come back that the implant is fine, but my osteoarthritis is worse, basically. So I have an appointment for a physio to see what sort of exercises I can still do. Obviously I know cycling is fine because that's no pressure on my knees. But, you know, we love our hiking and the mountain climbing, and I'm pretty sure kayaking is going to be fine. I just want to make sure, and I want to get the physio to give me some ideas of the exercises I can do to sort of prevent any more deterioration. I don't want to stress it. So that will be, I think it's the 17th I go for that. So that would be, I think I might have even had it by the time you see this. I know. No, this will be this one's going up on the 16th, I think. Is it? 15th. So, yeah, I won't have had it because I'm doing this the Sunday before. I am so far in front. I am coming back and meeting myself. Yeah, I just thought it's nothing else I can do today. It's grotty weather. What do I want to do? I'm just going to sit and do some stitching. So I thought, I shall make the next page on my mermaid book. That's what I feel like doing today. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, so it will be sort of tomorrow when I go for my physio checkup, and I'll let you know. I may just do another one of these for next time as well. I do want to know if you like this sort of thing, because I could do this every week and I wouldn't get bored. Different things. Obviously, we'd have to think of new ideas. And somebody else did say they want another mini book. But I thought, well, we're doing a book. But then maybe they don't mean this type of book. I basically just stitch for the fun of it. So I hope that you all are the same mind. And I must let you know that I have started a Ko-fi site, which is a buy me a coffee sort of place. So if you feel like supporting my channel, I will leave a link in the description box. Got to do a little plug, otherwise you don't know it's there. So there we go. We are well on our way through here. I may do a couple of pages without you because you may get bored of seeing me do this every week. But I think it's going to be pretty cool when it's finished. It's going to be very blue. So with the book sort of goes like this. And maybe we could have a quote on every other page. I'd have to find some more gorgeous fabric like this to put on. Or maybe I could use stuff out of here. No, Carol. That's just so awesome as a background. But these pieces aren't big enough, I don't think. It might work if I put it on the right way. Not nice little uplifting quotes as you go through the book. I think that would be like really nice. So I may have a think about that. And then I can always do you a download so that you can print them out as well. And then we'll pop them in our little book. So, as always, thank you for joining me, guys. I hope... Oh, no, I was going to show you. Wait. You thought I was going. I'm back. I want to show you something that I have been stitching in the evenings while I've been watching sort of rubbish films, basically. And it's this. I know. What a mess, you're saying. But honestly, all I've done is grab scraps out this bag and stitch them. Look at the back. That's my back. So forget perfection, guys. Yours too can look like this. Look, I've even stretched right over here. But I am still going on this. I've added a few buttons here. I'm doing French knots. I've got bullion knots. I've just wrinkled up all the fabric. I've done, I don't know what that is, like a ladder stitch. That's what I'm calling it. I've done crosses over here, more French knots here, and here. And I just keep adding and adding. I've made like little flowers, and I'm just absolutely loving it. It feels amazing. This is like a de-stress piece. You know, when you come home from work and you're like, oh, I need to chill. This is my chill out piece, and I'm loving it. And I don't know how much more I'm going to put on it. I'm thinking something here because I can got a flap, so I may be adding some more bits from this. And I mean, I just get a piece like this and I stitch it on like that in some sort of way. I just wanted to show you that, you know, I stitch just purely for fun. So don't be afraid, just do it. Doesn't matter. You don't have to show your work to anybody. But if you do want to share it, the Wonky Stitchers Facebook group would welcome you. And on that note, I'll say bye and see you next week.